Matthew 26:3. Then assembled together the chief priests and the scribes and the elders of the people to the palace of the high priest, who is called Caiaphas. Mark and the chief priests and the scribes sought how they might take him by craft. So they have to assemble before they're going to seek anything. Luke, the chief priests and the scribes sought how they might kill him. So I have to combine all the people who are there. Then assembled together. That's from Matthew, and that needs to go first. The chief priests, Mark, and the chief priests, Luke, and the chief priests. So I'll leave off the "and" from Mark and Luke, and just put from all three, the chief priests. Matthew continues, and the scribes. Mark and the scribes. Luke and scribes, not the. All three, and Matthew and Mark, the, then all three scribes. Matthew continues, and the elders of the people. That's not in Mark. And that's not in Luke. So I'll just continue with Matthew. And the elders of the people. And Matthew says where? To the palace of the high priest, who was called Caiaphas. The location is not in Mark or Luke, just that they sought. So I'll have to have that from Matthew as well. Matthew, and consulted that they might take Jesus by subtlety. So this is where I can use the "and" from all three, because I didn't use the "and" before the chief priests in Mark and Luke. All three, and Matthew consulted, Mark sought, Luke also sought. I personally like the term consulted more, because that means that they're all figuring it out together. Whereas if you just say sought, it just means that's what they want to do. Not necessarily that they're vocalizing it or that they're communicating about it, it's just what they want. I think it's more clear that they consulted. That implies speech and communication trading strategies. Sought is okay. I think I might have to go with it because it's in Mark and Luke. You know what? I think I can have both. Because Matthew has consulted that they might take Jesus by subtlety and kill him. Whereas Mark has sought how they might take him by craft. Okay, that's close. And kill him. But Luke only has sought how they might kill him. So if they're seeking to kill, perhaps the consulting is for how they would take him. Yeah. I'm going to have it the opposite order from Matthew. Instead of consulting to take him by subtlety and kill, I'm going to have seeking to kill him and consulting how they might take. Because seeking to kill and consulting to take The strategy needs to be how to take him by subtlety. That's the consulting. And the reason why I want that to be last is because if their end objective is to kill him, that should be mentioned first. You have the end in mind. That's how you achieve something. What is the ultimate goal? They're seeking to kill him. Then you add, now knowing their goal, how to take him by subtlety, how to get it done. At least in my mind, the first step is to want something, and then after that is to figure out how to do it. And that's the consulting with people. You ask questions. So that's what I'm going to go with. And sought how they might kill him. I would have put it the other way if I had the word seeking, knowing that that was their ultimate goal, but I don't. I have sought. I don't want to have consulted and sought. I'd rather have sought and consulted. Sought how they might kill him. Mark. Sought how they might take him. Matthew. Consulted that they might take Jesus by subtlety and kill him. So I'm going to save the how for the consulting, as it is in Mark. Sought how they might take him by craft. And I'll use to from Mark, put him to death. I'll have sought to kill him. Right? Yeah, so sought is in Mark and Luke. Sought to from Mark. Mark has put him to death, but I already used the to. Matthew has and kill. They have him, but it's in italics. Mark has how they might. That they might. So I'm going to save they might for the consulting to take him. Just kill him is in Luke, kill is in Matthew, and to death is Mark. I can't use to death since I already used to here. Sought to. So just kill from Matthew and Luke. Him. So Matthew and consulted. Mark. I could use the and from Mark and put him to death. I don't think I'd use. So this and is Matthew and Mark. Not that they might, but from Mark and Luke, how they might. So they might is all three. Matthew has take Jesus by subtlety. Mark, take him by craft. And again, Luke is just kill him, so I'm going to leave off Luke for now. Take is Matthew and Mark. Him was already mentioned earlier in Luke, so I'll say Jesus now. By subtlety. By is both. Maybe I could say both. By subtlety and craft. Yeah, that'd be good. If that's the case, then I'm going to use the and. After subtlety. I'll use that one. Is that how you properly spell subtlety? Well, either they have a typo, or that's just old way of writing it, with an I. Subtlety with an I. Yeah, I guess this is the older way of writing it. I'll keep it that way. Or should I?